Continuing with Keset Sofer Simon Beis Halacha Vav. So the halacha is Kishma'abdin al Yidei Akum. So let's say sometimes, as we discussed, the processing of the parchments for the klaf to write the Torah on, it can be done by the non-Jew, as long as the Jew is standing next to him and verbalizing that it's being done with Shema for the right intent of writing a Torah scroll. But if you do this through the akum, yisamina or it's been coven b'martzea. The Jew has to make a hole in the cloth to make a marker on it, ke'ein otos, like letters, so that you can always recognize that this is the parchment that you processed with the idolater to be done for the purpose of writing a Torah scroll. And then if you make a sign on it, then we don't have to be concerned that maybe the idolater came along and switched the parchment and forged the signs. Because the idolater will always be afraid maybe the Jew would recognize the sign that he made, and so therefore he wouldn't come to switch the parchment. So you're allowed to do that and leave it with him and then mark it, and that way you'll know for sure that this was the parchment that you made. You don't have to be concerned that this was a new hole that the idolater made in it. But the Keset says, Yesh Mishomer, there are some who say that it's not enough to make it with a martzea type of tool, but rather you should carve out letters on the parchment on the inside of it. You also have to be careful. You have to be very careful after the processing. That sometimes the parchment gets a hole in it, and then the idolater will come and patch up the hole in the leather. He says, but there's a problem, because these patches were sometimes made from parchment that was not made with the right intent, and so you have to be concerned. And you have to be concerned that maybe you can't recognize it after the processing unless you take it up to the sun and look at it. And so therefore you have to be very careful if you process it with the idolater, even if it's done lishma, that there's the integrity of that this is the right parchment the entire time.